Alright, so I'm just going to go over some of the some more extra stuff that I got from my bug out kit, which is actually going to be a bug-in kit because I have no actual place to go to over here in Arizona. Everything I'm surrounded by is desert, cactus. There are a couple places that I can go to, but getting to those actual places is going to be very difficult to get to, especially if there's a lot of car accidents out on the freeways. People trying to rob everybody that's out in the streets. Gangs will be getting together maybe, or just people, not necessarily gang members, but just gangs, people getting together, forming a gang, and robbing everybody that's, going their way. Okay, I might not be able to make it to those places considering they're either 40 minutes or more from where I'm at. So I'm just going to go over with you, okay, because some people think that we may be hit by EMP, our economy may crash. Okay, so in case we aren't hit by an EMP, okay, so they say an EMP would take out pretty much your cars and stuff, but if that doesn't happen, and I have family members that are close by that I'm pretty sure that I can get to, and I'm definitely going to try and willing to die trying to get to them, to get them back over here to this place, because they're going to be safer here than where they're going to be at. So I bought this 5-piece, oh, dropped it on the floor. I bought this 5-piece tire plug kit. Okay, there are going to be car accidents out in the street. There are going to be a bunch of debris on the ground, pieces of metal from the car accidents. So you're going to be running over stuff. You're going to have to drive off the road onto the dirt road, on the sidewalks to get around certain things. Okay, you're going to be having to do those things. So if you get a flat, and say you put your spare on and you go a mile, you go 2 miles, and then you get another flat, this thing, you can actually plug up that hole in the tire, put air in your tire, and continue on until you get another flat. Hopefully you don't get a puncture on the side, or a puncture that's big enough that's not going to be repairable by this. Okay, for me, I carry 2 compressors in my car. One that came with the car because a lot of the car makers are putting this compressor with this little, it's like a sealant it's like a fix-a-flat sealant. So what they want is they want you to take their car back into their dealer through a tow truck so that they can make more money off a new tire. So I bought a spare, but then I bought a compressor, an extra compressor, that actually for jump starting cars when your battery dies. So I bought that. So I have 2 compressors in my car, so I don't think I'm going to have any problem if one compressor goes down. I have a backup. So I have this in my car. This is very easy to use. You just put this into the hole where it's at, clean it out, you get this little sticky tube here, put it in here, push it into the tire and pull it back out, and then you just snip it with the cutters, and then it's plugged up. But like I said, hopefully the hole isn't that big. Most of the time you're going to probably just run over nails and screws and stuff like that, because if everything goes down, you're not going to be taking it to Walmart, you're not going to be taking it to a discount tire store to have them repair your tire, because who's going to be at work? Everybody's going to be at home trying to survive. Nobody's going to be at work. Okay, so you want to have that with you. You want to have something with you to be able to get to those family members that you want to save. You don't want anything happening to, especially if something happens while your kids are at school. You definitely want to get there and get them back. Okay, so that's why I have that there. Okay, so here in Arizona, temperatures do reach well above 100 degrees. Okay, so when it's hot inside during the night, it cools off somewhat, not a whole lot, but it does cool off. So you want to have some mosquito repelling items. So I have these mosquito repelling coils. I do have some of the spray that you put on your body, on your arms and stuff like that, but I bought these as well. Okay, so these are the coils. They burn for 5 to 7 hours. Okay, so yeah, so I got 2 of those. I'll probably get more. They only like, what were they, 88 cents or something like that, so that's not a bad price for that. Okay, then I got these little Deep Woods insect repellent towelettes. Okay, this is 15 cents. Okay, I don't. The lady that I usually talk to at Walmart was going through her basket, telling me what she had, and she was like, "This is 15 cents. Do you want that?" I was like, "Sure, I'll take that." So I got that. All right, to help keep the mosquitoes off the kids, to keep them off myself, and then I got this Mosquito Head Net, which does really come in handy. I have used this before when I've gone out fishing. I've gone to the river during the summertime, and there was the most mosquitoes I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh, the sun was setting and I looked up and all I saw was mosquitoes everywhere. Have you ever seen when a beehive moves from one place to another and there's just a swarm of bees? Well, it was like a swarm of mosquitoes for like 100 yards. So I had to I was swatting them away with my hand. I was trying to at times. I was carrying my fishing gear, my pole, my box, and I had to stop, put my stuff down, try to get the mosquitoes out of my face, and then I remembered that I had this with me, so I threw this head net on, mosquito net on, and that stopped the mosquitoes from being in my face. So this does work. This comes in handy. I had a boonie hat too, so it didn't. This helped out. So how it shows right here, that's why I had it. I had it just like that, and it definitely worked. Okay, so I bought this Ozark Trail single burner propane stove. This is definitely a big burner here. This isn't the small ones that are like the pocket size ones that you see sometimes. This is actually a big one, so I can set a pot on here with water and boil the water to make sure it's actually purified and clean to drink. Okay, and you have to buy these green propane tanks separately from this, but you get 2 of them for $6, so that definitely will go a long way. I have more than 2, so it should last a few hours just using one tank. But if I need to burn water, there it is. I could use wood, but yeah, there's no forest around here. Maybe in the park, but I don't think I'm going to be hacking at a tree in the park, especially everybody's trying to steal each other's stuff. I definitely don't want to be shot at. Alright, so I had to buy this, and this will last until I run out, but it'll help out, okay, as far as it can go. And then when everything's down, the water pumps probably won't be working, electricity is not going to be working, gas isn't going to be working, okay, because nobody's going to be at work to be making sure those things work for everybody else. So I bought these wipes here. There's 90 wipes in each one, so that can actually keep yourself clean a little bit, keep some of the wounds on your hands clean. I mean, you don't want to be dirty, so I mean, you're gonna, especially if you get your hands dirty all the time and then you're trying to eat or something, you don't want to get some sort of bacteria or virus in your stomach, then start, with diarrhea and start throwing up, and there goes all your water, there goes all your food, and you start dehydrating faster. And then I bought this mini, the Sawyer Mini. It filters up to 100,000 gallons of water. I have 2 of these. Definitely got to have 2. That way, there's 2 people that need water. You're not just waiting on one person to drink water. There's 2. Make it more convenient for everybody. I mean, it's $20 for each one. It's not a bad price to pay to save your life and to make sure you stay hydrated. All right, so I got that. And then I got some hydrogen peroxide. We do have some around the house, but those are open. This one is sealed up. This one isn't going to be opened until I actually need it. And there is an expiration date of 2021, so this will definitely last a while. Then I got this lighter to actually use with the burner stove here. Okay, I do have big lighters that I can use, or matches, but I don't want my hand too close to that. I don't want to get burned. I want to stay away from any cuts and burns and anything that's going to cause infection or anything. I want to stay away from that as much as I can. So I got this longer lighter here. We do have other ones around the house, but those are low. This one's full. So this one's just emergency only. The other ones are for use anytime, but this is emergency. So this is just some of the extra stuff that I got. So this may help you get what you need, or help you out with decision making. So Like I said, I have other stuff, but this is just added stuff to what I already have. Okay, so there it is. That's what I got. Alright, let me see, what else do I need to talk about? I think that's everything. Okay, so I got all this stuff at Walmart actually, so everything's pretty cheap at Walmart, so I got it all there. So there's not many outdoor sports stores over here that I can buy that's for this price. Everything's probably going to be probably $5, a couple dollars more. So this is, I mean, Walmart is actually the place to shop, I guess. So, alright, there it is.